Make inappropriate false accusations to HR, you get fired instead. So I work at a semiconductor plant, and about 6 months ago, this new girl got transferred to my section. I had to train her. She was 22, I'm 34. Within 2 days, other guys were warning me about her. Apparently, she had a reputation for getting dudes in trouble with HR. One guy said she'd gotten 3 people fired and reported like 5 more, but I needed to train her, so I did my job. At first, she was kinda shy, but also weirdly flirty. She'd laugh way too hard at nothing or stand really close when I showed her the machines. After about a week, she started touching my arm when we talked, calling me cute to my face. I stayed professional. No weird comments, no touching back, nothing. She added me on Instagram and we exchanged numbers because she kept saying we should hang out. I figured sure, maybe as coworkers, whatever. Then one weekend I posted pictures from the park where I took my nephew to play basketball. When I came back Monday, she was acting totally different. Cold, snippy, giving me attitude. Another girl pulled me aside and said she'd been complaining all morning that I went out and didn't invite her. We never even made actual plans though. Over the next few weeks, she kept being flirty but also moody. Then I got hit with a stomach bug that knocked me out for 3 days. I was so sick I didn't look at my phone until day 3. When I finally checked, I had like 15 texts from her. The first few asked if I was okay. Then they got angry. "Why are you ignoring me? This is really rude. You're being an asshole." The last one said, "I see how it is then." I came back to work Monday and she completely ignored me. Around 10, my manager told me to pack up because I was being moved to a different area. He said HR would explain. My stomach dropped. An hour later, I got called into HR. The lady said there was a formal complaint against me. This girl claimed I'd asked her out multiple times. She turned me down every time, and after she rejected me, I started being mean and refusing to help her with training. I told them that was completely backwards. She'd been flirting with me, asking to hang out, and I had proof. The HR lady said, "Send us whatever you have." I went home and went through my phone. I sent screenshots of her calling me honey in texts, messages where she said I was cute, a conversation where she asked if I wanted to get drinks, and a message from 3 days before she filed the complaint asking when our next day off together was. But then I remembered something else. A few weeks earlier, she'd slapped me in the face at work, twice. That stupid flirty thing where girls think it's cute to playfully hit guys. It pissed me off, but I didn't say anything. She actually texted me later apologizing. She wrote, "Sorry for slapping you today. I was just playing around. Hope you're not mad." I sent that screenshot to HR too with a note saying this employee admitted to physically assaulting me at work and I never reported it, but figured they should know. The investigation took 2 weeks. I heard through the grapevine she was telling people I was probably gonna get fired. Then one day I saw her getting walked out by security with a box of her stuff. She was crying and arguing with the HR lady, but they kept walking her to the exit. My manager came over later and said the investigation concluded, I was cleared, and she'd been terminated for false statements and workplace violence. Turns out, this was her 4th complaint against co-workers, and the first time someone had proof she was lying. The slapping confession was the final straw. I got moved back to my area a few days later.